There are moments in life when the world seems unbearably heavy, when each step forward feels like pushing through a storm, and when the thought of giving up whispers louder than hope. If you are listening now and find yourself in such a moment, tired, sad, or ready to quit, know first and foremost that you are not alone. Many have walked this path before you, and many will walk it after. The feelings you're experiencing are real and your pain is valid, but within you, even now, lies a quiet strength, waiting to be called upon. Life is not a straight path. It twists and turns, climbs steep hills, and sometimes plunges into valleys so deep you wonder if you'll ever see light again. These valleys can feel endless, making the climb out seem impossible. But history, stories, and the triumphs of ordinary people all remind us of one simple truth. The only way out is through. When you feel your spirit faltering, when you're tempted to set down your burdens and declare, "I can't go on," remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Think about the countless others who have faced hardship. Consider the athletes who, after countless defeats, stand atop the podium. Imagine the inventors and creators whose ideas were dismissed, only to become the breakthroughs that changed the world. Picture the student who failed an exam, the artist who crumpled up yet another sketch, the parent who felt overwhelmed, and the friend who lost hope. Each of them, at some point, faced the urge to quit. But by choosing to continue, by refusing to give up, they discovered something remarkable: the ability to rise, to grow, and to transform. You too have this power. The journey may be difficult, the setbacks may sting, and the loneliness may feel crushing. But within these hardships lies the opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to become stronger. Every challenge you face is a teacher. Every disappointment is a lesson. Every tear shed waters the seeds of resilience. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to have all the answers. All you need is the willingness to try again, to stand up after each fall, and to believe that tomorrow holds the promise of something better. When sadness washes over you, it's easy to believe that it will last forever. But emotions are like waves. They rise and fall, crest and break, and eventually recede. Allow yourself to feel what you feel, without judgment. Permit yourself to mourn, to grieve, and to release the pain. But do not let it anchor you. Instead, use it as a signal, a reminder that you care deeply, that you are alive, and that you have the capacity to heal. Reconnect with hope, however faint it may seem. Recall moments in your past when you persevered, when you thought you couldn't go on but did anyway. Perhaps you weathered a difficult move, survived a heartbreak, or overcame an illness. Each of these moments built the foundation of your resilience. Each time you endured, you added another brick to the fortress of your spirit. If your goals feel distant, break them into smaller steps. Celebrate each tiny victory: the day you get out of bed, the moment you make someone smile, the hour you spend pursuing something meaningful. Progress is not always dramatic. Sometimes it's a series of gentle nudges forward. Trust that these small efforts matter, and that over time, they will lead you out of the darkness. Remember too that seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It takes courage to reach out, to admit that you are struggling, and to allow others to support you. Whether you talk to a friend, a family member, or a professional, know that you are worthy of compassion and understanding. There is no shame in needing others. We are all connected by our shared humanity, and we thrive when we build each other up. Imagine your future self, looking back on this moment. Picture them stronger, wiser, and grateful that you didn't quit. Every obstacle you overcome shapes you into a person of depth and character. Every act of endurance becomes a story you can share, inspiring others who may one day stand where you are now. In refusing to give up, you become a beacon of hope, not only for yourself, but for everyone around you. Life's greatest rewards are often hidden behind walls of difficulty. The comfort you seek, the joy you long for, and the peace you crave. These may seem out of reach now, but with each step forward you move closer. Trust the process, even when it feels slow. Believe in your ability to change, to adapt, and to thrive. If you feel lost in sadness, try to anchor yourself in the present moment. Notice the sun on your skin, the sound of laughter, the warmth of a hug. Small joys can be lifelines, reminders that beauty still exists, even in the midst of pain. Allow yourself to dream again, even if it's just a flicker of hope. The act of imagining a better tomorrow is itself an act of courage. Never forget, perseverance is a choice. Each day, you can choose to keep going. You can choose to try again, to learn, to grow, and to love yourself a little more. The world is full of stories of people who faced insurmountable odds, only to triumph because they refused to quit. Your story is still being written, and the chapters ahead may hold surprises you cannot yet imagine. You are stronger than you know. Your sadness, while real, is not the end. It is a part of your journey. A chapter, not the whole book. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself rest. But above all, do not give up. The world needs your voice, your spirit, and your unique perspective. You have something to offer, even if you cannot see it now. When the darkness seems overwhelming, remember that dawn always follows night. Hold on to hope, even if it's just a glimmer. Keep moving forward, one breath, one step, one day at a time. The strength you seek is already within you, waiting to be awakened. Never give up, because your story matters, and the best is yet to come.